Hello and welcome back to my channel. This monthly plan with me video is coming a bit later than usually because I just uploaded my mid-year bullet journal setup last week. I'll link the video here in case you haven't seen it yet, but now let's get started with my July setup. So for my July bullet journal theme, I wanted to do something related to the summer and the ocean, so I decided to do these colorful blue and pink starfish. For me, July is the month when I use my bullet journal probably the least, so I wanted my theme to be something that I could create really fast, and also I didn't include all the trackers as I normally would. On my cover page, I wrote July with my Tombow Fudenosuke Heartship brush pen and then started the starfish by drawing these really basic star shapes. I added some shadows by going over the drawings with the same marker and also added some details with a white gel pen and a really thin fine liner. I didn't outline these drawings because I wanted them to be really soft and almost watercolory. I also did this double-lined box around the cover page and I was thinking of maybe adding some washi tape, but then I decided that less is more and just left it like that. The next spread that I'm doing is my monthly calendar. I decided to create a large 2-page calendar, but looking back, I'm not sure if I really need one since I'm on vacation for the whole month. With the header, I did something a bit different from the basic black calligraphy that I always do. I used the darker blue Tombow brush pen for the header and did these white dots to the thicker parts. For the actual calendar grid, I used a light pink Crayola Super Tips marker, and then for the days of the week I only wrote the first letter with this larger calligraphy font. On the left side of the calendar I have my monthly tasks, and although I'm on vacation I still have a lot of things to do, especially cleaning, that I wouldn't normally have time for. To the bottom of this page I drew some more of the starfish, and as you can see I had these 6 or 7 starfish designs that I drew throughout this setup. Next we have my content planner that, in my opinion, is really useful if you post pictures of your bullet journal or art in general, and if you're at least trying to keep consistent. I've noticed that in those months that I don't have this kind of a plan, I tend to forget to post my spreads. If you don't need a content planner, this could be easily turned into something school-related, like a schedule for assignments or even for shifts at work. So on the left side, I wrote all the days vertically, and to the right side, I made this small calendar of July. I drew a box around it, and under the calendar I left some space for notes. I decorated this page with some washi tape and then moved on to the next page, that is my July goals page. So in my yearly setups, I always have some bigger goals for the whole year, but in addition I always want to have some smaller monthly goals, and this is the layout that I've been using for them for the past few months. So in this box I'll have all the goals, and above the box there is some empty space for me to draw a little starfish every time I reach a goal from that list. Moving on to my sleep log. So every year on my summer vacation, I wish I could be that person that maintains their sleeping routine and wakes up early to go for a walk in the sunrise. And maybe some year that could be me, but judging by the last few weeks, that is not going to be happening anytime soon. But I'm hoping this tracker could help me at least wake up before the noon. I had this beautiful blue washi tape with some silver details that I thought was just perfect for this theme. I also added the grid washi tape that I use all the time, and I felt that those were the only decorations that this page needed. Next to my sleep log, I'm doing my habit tracker. I made 6 of the July mini calendars, one for each habit that I'm tracking, and I decided to place the calendar so that I could do some starfish decorations to the center of that page. The habits that I usually like to track are not eating sweets, eating healthy, being active, if I slept well, cleaning and journaling. By the way, I didn't include a productivity tracker in my setup this time, because I feel like sometimes it's kind of refreshing when you don't have to be productive, especially on vacation. So although bullet journaling is something that I do partly because I want to boost my productivity, it's important to remember to take care of your mental health and not to be demanding too much from yourself all the time. We have reached the final spread of this setup, and this is one of my favorite spreads that I do every month, and that is my monthly memories page. I did my basic calendar grid with the 5x5 boxes, and for the days of the week I used my stamps and then decorated this page, surprise surprise, with some washi tape. And that is it for my July 2021 bullet journal setup. And now let's see the full flip through of all the pages. If you enjoyed my video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!